So I'm here hiking to Arthur Bay. It's on the east side of Magnetic Island. I've never been to this location before, so I don't really know what to expect. And today it's real cloudy. It was raining all day, which is pretty unfortunate. So I don't think we'll get any dramatic light tonight. But I still decided to get out and with the camera, maybe get an image. Might get something unique since it's nice and cloudy, so might get some weather in the image, but we'll see. Well, let's get going. So to get to Arthur Bay, I just hiked down maybe a half mile down this kind of paved four-wheel drive road here. And it's kind of a nice hike, and then just right on the beach, so it's not too far at all. So if it does start pouring rain, I'll be able to run back to my car pretty quick. Alright, so I've arrived here, and this is a pretty nice bay. Some real nice views. But what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to hike to these rocks right over here and kind of hop up on them and see if there's any overlooks, kind of overlooking the ocean and maybe the other point to the left there. So I'm just kind of wandering around looking for a composition. I haven't found anything that caught my eye just yet, but there's a lot of interesting things around here. Like I'm really liking the patterns on these rocks, how they have all the little crevasses in them. That's pretty interesting there. But I'm still gonna jump over here, check to see if there's a good lookout with a good composition, and then if not, I think I'm gonna work my way more down towards the beach. So unfortunately, I'm not having any luck finding a composition down here by the water, and I'm kind of running out of time before sunset. So I'm gonna quickly climb back up there where I was, and I think there was a composition that was okay I saw up there, but it'd just be a big wide open shot, which I wanted to do something closer to the beach here, closer to the water, but that's all right. So I'll just climb up there before sunset and then get set up with a composition. Alright, so I'm all set up here. It's starting to rain a little bit, so I'm trying to be quick, and we got about 10 minutes till sunset, which I'm not too worried about sunset because I don't think we're going to get any light, but I did end up finding a composition I'm happy with. So what I'm doing is I'm using these rocks here as a leading line, and then in the foreground there's a little crack in the rocks that I'm using as the foreground. Then the rocks are in the middle, and then that point there at the back is in the background with the sky. So I'm doing a vertical image, and I'm at 1/2 of a second, f11, ISO 100, and I'm actually not using any filters just because there's really no need to. I might put a 10-stop filter on in a minute, but I'm going to take pictures like this, and I think they'll be all right. So I'm going to focus stack this one, so I'm going to focus on the foreground, the crack in the rock closest to the camera. So I'm focusing on the closest point to the camera first. Then I'm going to focus on the rocks in the middle. And I'm watching my histogram to make sure nothing's getting blown out, even though it's not too high of a dynamic range today because it's real cloudy, so everything's pretty balanced. And then for my third shot, I'm going to focus on the point in the background. And there we go, easy as that. So it's not too dramatic of an image just because there's no light, but the clouds make it have a certain type of mood, and the darkness of the water makes it have a mood as well. So now I think I am gonna put on a 10-stop filter and then take an image just to really smooth out the clouds and then really smooth out the water. I'm not gonna focus stack with the 10-stop filter because I'll be able to combine the focus stacking that I just took with the long exposure from the filter, since I'm just gonna use the 10-stop filter to kind of smooth out the clouds and smooth out the water. So we're actually getting some amazing light behind me. I don't know if you can see, but wow. Really nice oranges and pinks, but unfortunately there's no light in the sky where I'm shooting. So I picked the wrong side of the island tonight to take an image. But that's all right. This one will still come out all right, I think. So I just took a picture with the 10-stop filter. Way too dark. All right, so I have the 10-stop filter on, and I'm using a shutter release because I have to do more than a 30-second exposure. So I'm doing about a 1.5-minute exposure, just to kind of smooth out the water and smooth out the clouds and see how it looks like. So that's all for today's video. The sun's already gone down and it's starting to get dark. The image came out alright. I was pretty happy with the composition. It would have been better if there was some light in the scene, but I still kind of like it with the moody look, how the clouds were kind of dark and everything. Just kind of added drama to it a bit. But I might come back to this location in the future, and it's a little good to get something different than normally just sunshine, which I've been always getting here on Magnetic Island. So thank you very much for watching. I'm going to pack up and head back, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you later.